Are you ready? Let's roll, nerds.
All right, Judge, first is page 4. Bendy, come on up.
Hold on a second. Bear with me a second. Just go ahead, take a seat. I'm going to wait for your lawyer to get here. You have a lawyer, right?
Yes.
Okay, we'll wait for him to get here. Thanks. Okay, go on to the next.
All right, Judge, page 5. Brady, come on up.
Good morning, Mr. Brady.
Good morning.
Mr. Brady, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. First offense, it's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor, so you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On January 1st, 2025, at approximately 12:33 a.m. at 14239 FM 2920 Tomball, Harris County, Texas, an officer observed a vehicle traveling eastbound with expired registration as of February 2024. A traffic stop was initiated. The officer made contact with the defendant, the driver and sole occupant, and ID'd the defendant by Texas driver's license. The officer observed the defendant to have glassy red eyes, slurred and delayed speech, the odor of alcohol upon the defendant's breath, and the defendant fumble with his wallet and pull out his credit cards when asked for his driver's license. The defendant stated he had 2 glasses of wine 1 hour prior. The officer asked the defendant to step out of the vehicle, and the defendant was unbalanced while stepping out. SFSTs were conducted. 6 out of 6 clues were observed on the HGN test. The defendant was unable to perform the walk-in turn and the one-leg stand. The DIC was read to the defendant at Tomball City Jail, and the defendant consented to a breath specimen. The results were .218 and .208.
Any prior DWIs? Do you mind looking, please?
No criminal history, Judge.
And you ran his license, see if he has a valid license, please. Mr. Brady, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I am ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or any kind of illegal drugs, your bond will be revoked. You'll go to jail. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a valid Texas driver license, you may continue to drive, but you must maintain liability insurance as well. If you do not have either, you are not allowed to drive. Do you understand? That is also a condition of your bond as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tell me, what do you do for a living?
I'm a cook, Your Honor.
Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer?
Your Honor, I don't have a lawyer. I need the court to appoint one from you.
I need you to qualify though. So what I can do is I can give you an application. I'll take a look. I need to know everything about you. Just put it on the paper. I'll take a look. If you qualify, I'll give you a lawyer. Okay,
Yes, Your Honor.
please.
His driver's license is eligible.
Great. Okay, we got you. Please.
All right, Judge, next is page 10. Collins, come on up.
Is it Tyren? No,
Yes.
please. Mr. Collins, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On December 31st, 2024, at 2:35 p.m., an officer was dispatched to 12600 Dunlap Street, Houston, Harris County, Texas, in reference to a disturbance unknown weapon call. Upon arrival, the officer made contact with the complainant, who stated the defendant is her son and that he assaulted her. The complainant stated she lives in an apartment with her 2 sons. The complainant stated that a month ago she asked the defendant, her eldest son, to help pay for rent, and the defendant agreed to pay a certain amount. The complainant stated she got tired of asking and told them that she was not renewing her lease. The complainant told the defendant he needed to move out by December 31st. On that day, she arrived at the apartment to turn her keys in and do a walkthrough with the complex manager, the witness. The complainant stated as she was removing the locks from the doors, the defendant pushed her with both hands and punched her in the chest with a fist, causing pain. The witness stated the defendant was acting aggressive and was refusing to leave the apartment. The witness observed the defendant push and punch the complainant.
Any dope or alcohol?
No allegations of drugs or alcohol, Judge.
Do we know what she wants?
Yes, Judge. I spoke to her yesterday and she is requesting no threatening or harassing contact and that he not be able to go near her new residence.
Got it. Okay, Mr. Collins, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your, well, let's, hold on a second, let me see. It looks like a protective order was issued on the 1st of this month. I would get to know it because if you violate this protective order, the state can and probably will file a violation for protective order. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. You violate conditions on a VPO, I can have a hearing to hold you at no bond, zero bond, and I will do it in a heartbeat to protect my community. Do you understand?
Yes, I also had a witness too.
Stop. You will get the opportunity to fight. Now's not the time. I got a bunch of DAs here. I don't want you to say something. You'll get the opportunity. Just now's not the time. I am ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any threatening or harassing contact with the complaining witness in this case. Understand what is threatening or harassing doesn't matter what you think. I could care less. It's what she perceives. So if I go like this, is that threatening, harassing? It most certainly is. And it can be a basis to revoke your bond. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me, what do you do for a living, Mr. Collins?
I work.
Do you have enough money in that work to hire a lawyer?
No.
Tell me about what you do then.
I work as an HVAC tech.
All right. So what I can do is I can give you an application. I need you to fill it out. Don't just put zeros because I'm going to send it right back to you. I need you to fill it out. Be honest. I'll take a look. And if you qualify, then I'll give you a lawyer. I am going to file conditions that you're not having threatening or harassing contact with mom. It's mom.
Mom and Judge, the protective order says no going within 200 feet of her previous residence. She gave me her new address. So if
Okay.
we could
Do you want to
add
refile it?
that. We could. Do you know how to do
Put the correct address in the MOA? You want them to? Let me just, and all right, I'll print it out. We'll just amend it. I need to know, or I'll give it to you. You put the correct address.
Yes, Judge.
So, Mr. Collins, you're not allowed to go where she lives. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you go there, I'm going to revoke your bond. I'm going to put you in jail. You need to understand. If you don't have anyone that's going to pony up $5,000, $10,000 to get you out of jail, you'll be stuck like Chuck in there until this thing is over with. Consider that when you're out there in the free world. I'm not asking for much. Just don't become a danger to our public. Don't violate conditions. That's it. All right. Stephen, do you mind giving an application? Do you mind filing no threatening, harassing contact and no weapons?
All right, Judge, next is
I need to give it to them.
page 12, Spanish speaker, Diaz, Jimenez.
You said page 12? Yes. Good morning, Mr. Diaz Jimenez.
Good morning, Your Honor. I understand English.
Okay, so do we want to do him later and we'll do the other Spanish speaker since we have Blossom?
Okay.
All right, just take a seat for me momentarily. We'll help you out here momentarily. Mackenzie, can I give this to you to put the right address? Do you mind?
All right,
Sorry,
Judge,
thanks,
next
guys.
is page
Thank you.
Dela Cruz, come on up. On page 11.
Good morning, Ms. Dela Cruz. Ma'am, you were charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon in a public place. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay, guys, please.
Your Honor, on December 31st at approximately 11:37 p.m., officer was dispatched to a weapons disturbance at 1111 Grove Street Apartment, 1111 Houston, Texas. The witness informed the officer that she was outside and heard a gunshot and looked to the left and saw defendant, witness's neighbor, waving a gun in the air toward the kids in the playground and towards witness's group. Witness stated that defendant left location and returned yelling and waving the gun in the air and pointing it all around the apartment. We recorded the interaction. Witness recorded the interaction with the defendant pointing the gun and trying to shoot it, but nothing came out at the time. Another witness informed the officer that she heard a shotgun shot and observed defendant waving gun toward a basketball court and park where there were kids. Defendant then ran into the house. A third witness corroborated both accounts. Witness number 3 also recorded the incident. Defendant was ID'd by eyewitnesses and a mugshot. Defendant was found sitting on a porch and observed the officer.
Strong odor of alcohol.
Observed a strong odor of alcohol.
Okay.
And the officer found a case.
So AB, is that what it says?
Yes, Judge.
Strong odor of alcohol in her breath.
Yes, Your Honor.
So did she actually get a shot off? Did you have,
Judge, the officer found a casing in front of her apartment.
do you have anyone that saw them?
Nobody that physically saw her get the shot off, just they heard the shot and then they saw her waving the gun around after that point.
Ms. De La Cruz, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. If you have a problem with drugs or alcohol, you better address it, because if you don't, I'm going to do it, and you're not going to like the way that I do it, ma'am. Stop. I don't want you to say anything. I'm just telling you what the expectation is here. I'm going to protect my community at all costs. I don't care what happens, with who it is, what color, small farm animal. I don't care. I'm going to protect my community. You're not to be in possession of any weapons as well. If I find that you have a weapon, likewise, I'm going to revoke your bond, put you in jail, and I'm going to raise the bond. I'm not asking for much. Tell me what you do for a living, ma'am. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
Right now,
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
well, somewhat if I need to, but I wanted to ask for a court appointed at first.
So let's do this. I can give you an application to fill out. I'll take a look, and if you qualify, I'll provide you a lawyer. But I need to know everything about you, and just fill it out honestly. You don't have to tell me. Just put it on there. I need numbers, though. Give me numbers. I'll take a look, and if you qualify, I'll provide you a lawyer. You're going to meet with Felicia for your bond conditions. No, Felicia, for your bond conditions. No alcohol. Do you understand, ma'am? No weapons. That's all I'm asking you to do, and don't pick up a new case. Okay, Stephen, please.
Judge, was that pretrial bond conditions? Or
Yeah, with Felicia. No, we're going to monitor, make sure she's not using.
next judge is,
Hold on. Do you have an arraignment?
yes, page
Okay.
18.
You ready? Come up, Ms. Strong.
Randrum, come on up.
How are you? Great to see you. What's new? Happy New Year. Please tell me, Rabbi. Hello. Good morning, Ms. Landrum. Ma'am, you are charged with reckless driving. You're facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Hi, Alex.
On December 21st, 2024, the officer was dispatched to a major accident on East Freeway in Harris County, Texas. The officer made contact with the complainant. The complainant stated he was traveling in lane 2 out of 4, observed his rearview mirror, the defendant's vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed, following closely with a motorcycle also traveling at a high rate of speed. The complainant stated the defendant was racing with the motorcycle. The defendant was mimicking the motorcycle's lane changes in speed. And when the defendant entered lane 1, the defendant began to lose control and her front bumper collided with the complainant's front right, causing him to lose control and crash into another motor vehicle. A total of 4 motor vehicles were involved in the collision. All vehicles were towed and the damage for each vehicle was over approximately $1,000. The officer made contact with the defendant, who identified herself as the driver of the vehicle.
what does high rate of speed mean?
Let me see if the officer specified.
I mean, I'm gonna find probable cause, but I'm curious. I mean, if she's going just while he's doing that, Miss Landrum, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive like this again. And if I find that you're driving like this or you pick up a new case, I will take your ability to drive away. And I'm gonna tell you, living in a city as big as Houston without the ability to drive blows. It's awful. Try living without driving. It's terrible. So just don't, please.
Your Honor, the speed's not specified in the OR.
I mean, I think that there's enough to go now for probable cause. Just be careful. You've got a great lawyer. She will take care of you. You must listen to her. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance, but you have to stay in touch with her. If she tells me she can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. Don't pick up a new case and not on 610. All right. We're going to craft bond condition for you to sign. Once you sign them, after that, you'll be free to go. Okay? All right. Thanks, Mr. Johnson. Just no reckless driving, racing, donuts, street takeovers and the like that.
Thank you.
Just- Okay,
Thank you.
please.
Right this way.
No driving like Batman.
All right, Judge, next is page 12.
Oh,
Diaz,
Thank you.
come on up.
so can you file those conditions? Do you
Yes,
want?
Judge.
Please? You are Diaz Jimenez, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Diaz Jimenez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 1st, 2025, the officer observed a vehicle on the 19700 block of US Freeway 59 make a last-minute lane change and cross a solid white line. Once in the lane, the vehicle failed to maintain a single lane and touched the white line multiple times. When the vehicle came to a red light, the vehicle stopped much slower than prudent and slowly inched up to the stop line. Once at the stop line, the vehicle proceeded past the stop line with the entire vehicle nearly past the line and in the intersection. The vehicle then accelerated through the red light, running the red light, and a traffic stop was then initiated. The vehicle failed to maintain a single lane multiple times before stopping, and the officer made contact with the defendant, the driver, and sole occupant of the vehicle. The officer observed the defendant to have an odor of an alcoholic beverage, slurred speech, and red, glossy, bloodshot eyes. The officer asked if the defendant had any alcohol to drink, and the defendant became belligerent and refused to answer. The officer observed a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage, and the defendant agreed to perform standard field sobriety tests, but walked away and refused. Based on training experience, the officer believed they lost the use of mental faculties and physical faculties, and the DICs were read. However, the defendant refused breath specimens. A blood search warrant was signed and executed.
Got it. Any priority to be eyes? Can you check, please?
There was a prior in 2017, Your Honor.
Out of Oregon, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Diaz, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I am now can you run his license, please?
Yes, Judge.
I'm now placing a restriction on your license. You are not allowed to drive any vehicle that doesn't have an ignition interlock on it. If you're caught driving a vehicle that doesn't have an interlock, I'm going to put you in jail by revoking your bond and raising it. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
We don't have a license on file, Your Honor.
If you do not have a license, you are not allowed to drive, and I'll have you sign an affidavit with me today promising me you're not going to drive. I don't care if there's a burning building and you have to save 50 children. If you don't have a license and a guardian interlock on your car, you are not allowed to drive. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
You will be randomly tested also to prove so that we know that you're not consuming any kind of other substances as well. Tell me, Mr. Diaz Jimenez, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? Okay, if you ever have any issues, come back and we can talk about giving you an application for an appointed lawyer. But I'm absolutely serious when I'm telling you I'm going to protect my public at all costs. Every single day, there's a death in Harris County due to alcohol. You understand? All right, I'm gonna have you come up here, swear to us. I'll get you to Victoria to sign a reset. You'll get with Maddie for your bond conditions. Then after that, you'll be free to go. Please.
All right, Judge, next is page 12, Duran, come on up.
Just go ahead, take your seat. We'll wait for your lawyer to get here.
Page 2, Angel. Erica Angel. Judge, this one bonded out.
Sir, step over this way and between the two desks. And the guy will turn this to the car.
Say it again.
Page 2, Angel.
Good morning, Miss Angel. Ma'am, you are charged with theft of service. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. Do you have a lawyer today, ma'am? Let's do this. I'll provide you one today. Let me have you take a seat in the jury box and we'll see where we go. Your case is extremely old and I don't know where we're going to go from here. So let's do this. I'm going to have you provide your lawyer today. We'll have you talk to them and we'll go from there. Just take a seat for me in the jury box, please. Thanks.
Should we have 2 more that the attorneys are not?
Okay, let's wait. Any THAs?
Hi, good morning, Your Honor, my approach. Just page 20.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Hi. Okay,
A couple of days ago, and we went over it and we decided that we are gonna enter PTI. We're asking the court to give us a short recess just to go ahead and complete the TRAS.
old. So let's do this. Alex, are they approved? Do they need a mitigation packet?
Judge, it appears that they are approved already, so
Okay, so all they need is the application?
they need the application.
Okay, it's old, so what we'll do, we'll give you just a couple weeks. Got to be here at the next setting, everything done. We'll send them for a TRAS at the next setting and then we'll go from there. Huh? Yep, okay. Yes, ma'am. Thanks. Hey,
Morning, Your Honor. Happy New Year.
what's up, man? Happy New Year. I wanted to wait for you, so we didn't.
I appreciate that.
Page
Yeah,
4.
I have Mr. Cole Bandy. We'll waive PC on it.
Okay.
So, all good?
Any priors?
No, you did got first.
Okay, so just same as usual, just no drugs, no alcohol, if you don't have a license, no driving and all that jazz. Done.
All right, thank you very much. Good to see you.
You too. Yes, sir.
Eric Smith, you ready, Judge?
Say it again.
Eric Smith, we have a-
Okay, I'm ready when you are. Is this a true first?
It's not just moved by down to a first.
Right, but it's not a second though.
Oh, that's fine.
It's not a second.
It is a second, but it's being played down.
Right, it was charged as a second to a first.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Smith. Ma'am, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. Second offense, you were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Looks like you guys have worked the deal of a century because they're going to reduce it to a first, which I don't know if you realize this, but this bypasses the mandatory 5 minimum in jail that you would normally be doing. So understand that this is a big one, but you still have to understand 1 and 1 are 2, 2 and 1 make 3. What happens on the next one? You were looking at a felony charge, a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. All officers will presumably do, look at your record. If you get pulled over, they smell alcohol, boom, right back in. If I were you, even if you had a sip of alcohol, I would never get into a car because you were taking a humongous risk. Do you understand, man?
Yes, sir.
It is a very, very serious business. The agreement that you've worked out is they're offering you 180 days in jail to be probated for 15 months. For you to complete this probation successfully, you must do a repeat offender DWI education class. You must do 2 victim impact panels. You must also do a TRAS, which is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess further conditions, you must fulfill those. If you don't, then into jail you go. If you consume alcohol while you're on this probation, if you pick up a new case, if you drive when you're not supposed to, your bond, or we're going to issue a warrant for your arrest, put you in jail. I'm going to bring you back out here. We're going to have a hearing to see whether you violated the probation, and you're looking at 180 days in jail. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You could be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, there's no turning back. It will go on your record. It's going to stay there for the rest of your life. Is this what you want to do, man? How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. You must also have complete substance abuse treatment, no drugs, no alcohol. You must maintain a guardian interlock and no breath test refusal, meaning that if you're pulled over in a car and an officer asks you to submit to a breath test, you must do it. If you don't, you're in violation of the probation. Alex, can you see if she has a license, please?
Yes, Judge. It's eligible, Your Honor.
No.
Okay, you can reduce your fees to the minimum, and we'll waive the court costs and all that. Okay. If you ever have any problems, come back and talk to us. But the worst possible thing that you can do is just take off, because that it assures a warrant will be issued. The other thing is, don't use alcohol. Do you understand? Okay, ma'am. How do you, she said guilty, right? Okay, all right. Good luck, man. We'll have you see probation officer. All right, thanks. No, she needs a guardian interlock before she starts driving. Does she have a portable? Or where does
I have both.
Okay, you cannot drive.
I have both devices.
You do, you have one in your car as well? Okay, you must maintain that one in the car. I will take the portable device off now. You got to understand those that, bless you. I can't pay for the device anymore though. Once you get on probation, I've been paying for you, for both devices now for you. But once you get on probation, I can't pay for it anymore. You're going to have to pay for that yourself. But I have waived a ton of fees. I mean, I've waived around $5,000 in fees for you now that you would otherwise be responsible for. So just be careful. Don't use. And if you ever have any issues, talk to Josh, me, and we can help you out.
As far as the interlock device, I will learn from them how much it's gonna cost, or how does that?
As far as the logistics are concerned, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
It's already on there, so I guess I would keep the one that's.
yeah, if you don't pay, it's going to go into lockout. And if it goes into lockout, a warrant issue. So just make sure that you get everything done well, so you know when to start paying for it. Okay. Okay, guys. All right. Thank you, man. Good luck. Okay. 30. I think what's the minimum is what, 25 or is it 30? Okay, then do the minimum, the 25.
Just I had a question about Francisco Garcia on document.
Is it on docket today?
Yes, Your Honor.
I think it was just
In
added
custody or on bond?
in custody.
Yes, sir.
Page 35, Your Honor.
Thank you.
But I saw that it was set for bail review, and we had submitted a waiver yesterday of the bail hearing in court 8, but I didn't know if we needed to.
Let me see. I can do it for you. Let's see. How did it get transferred at such a late? I mean, it's 125 days old. It's weird, right?
The alleged jail fight is the assault, and so I don't know if maybe there were co-defendants in 8, but maybe there's some issues there. If they're trying to separate them, maybe.
Oh, is this with
Yes.
Cordova? Got it. Okay. Okay, yeah, just, so the felony set for the 10th. Do you want to do it a couple days after, or do you want it longer?
A couple days after.
Okay, yeah, whatever he wants. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Josh. Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, everyone. If this hearing had you glued to the screen, drop a like and share it out. And if you want more straight-to-the-point legal breakdowns just like this, hit subscribe and keep that notification bell on.